Okay, hello YouTube and welcome. It is R6 Monkey, as you can see. You'll notice something different here as change of scenery. I'm not riding the bike. I am currently in the man cave, and I thought for a wee change I would do not so much tutorials because tutorials aren't my thing, but more how I do things. So this is stepping into how I edit my videos. I currently use Vegas Pro 17 and I sort of do, mine's are very simple the way I do things. I haven't fully utilised Vegas 17 yet. I would love to get into dealing with the effects and the filters and that, but I just haven't been brave enough to venture into it. So my videos are mostly just cut and paste and switching between cameras throughout the video process. So I will show you how I do that. So as we see here, this is your blank canvas for Vegas Pro 17. So first off, I'll go to File, Import Media. So the first thing I will add will be my intro. Obviously it's the same intro, well I've added a new intro now, but it's the same intro I put on to all my videos. And I've at this point I have already downloaded the media from my GoPro session and my Hero 4 Silver, so they will be on my external hard drive. So the calendar for my Hero Silver is way off. For those new to GoPro, this is the way that the GoPro sort of saves the files. It will split it once it gets to a certain size. It's not really so much the length, it's the size. So sort of just under 4 gig, it will split the video. So what we need is, you'll see it's like, so there's one there, 0334, and then they add a 1 to the start. If it runs on any longer, then it goes 2, 3, 4, and so on and so on. You get the picture. So we want to add these two, because these are from the one shoot. So we'll add them. Then the next thing we want to add is the footage from the session. So again, GoPro, but the date on this one's fine. So it was yesterday, which was the 15th. And you see the session does the same. Splits the videos and adds a 1 in front of it. No, not that one. That one. 11598. And then I will open them. So then what you want to do is add your footage to your timeline. So as what I will do is I'll put my intro right at the start. So with me running with 2 cameras, I need to get the videos in sync, and this will just give you a wee glimpse into how I do it. So I will hold on a wee minute, just to right, so this time we should have audio. So this is how I do it. So you'll see here, I'm just putting my gloves on, heavy breathing, and I've seen phone caller. You all know what it's like. You've got a helmet on at this point in time. Just putting your gloves on. We'll get there. And it's normal about this time you realise that you've left your key in your pocket, and that, as the meme says. Switch on my session. Right, so there you go, you've seen the clap. So what I'll do is I will go back a few frames, and what you want is just the point of contact. The point where your two hands make contact, and then you will just trim start. So now I know that that's the start point. That will sync up to my session. So I'll bring that down now, play through that, and there we go. The point where them hands make contact. Trim start. So now I can put them to the start, and I know fine well that those videos are synced. I will add the second part of the videos. And there you go, they pretty much run to the same length. Now what I need to do is find the actual start point where I start talking, where I want the video to start on YouTube. So first things first, I will delete the audio track from my session because that will just be wind noise. All the audio I want was from my helmet cam through my mic. So let's see.
6 on a Tuesday morning.
So I went too far there.
Good morning.
So there we go. I know now that that's the point that I want my video to start. So again, I will just go on trim start for both of them, and then I can then drag them next to my intro, and that then gives me my basically my full video. Now at this point what I want to do is remove all the dead spaces between it where there's no talking, nothing exciting is happening, because people on YouTube would just get bored. They don't have the attention span. No offence, you know, they want to see things happen constantly. So what I will then do is I would play through.
Good morning, YouTube. It's R6 Monkey here, and 6:30 on a Tuesday morning.
The video.
So yes, guys.
Normally I would just have the whole video playing, but that's going to be a long process. And then say, for example, when you get a dead space where nothing's happening, you would just sort of split the files. So let's see. So as you can see there, I'm not actually saying anything.
Here we go.
Yes, here we go indeed. So what I would do then is I would pause that there, split, and split, and then I would just play through it until something happened. So there we go, we've got that. Take it back a few seconds. Once again, split, and then you can actually delete these sections. And then you would just carry on like that until you had then everything moved up linked together. Now, what I then do is once I've got everything split, concertinaed together, compressed together to make what the video file I'm wanting, which will maybe be like say around about 10-15 minutes or so. I would go through. You just need to do it with your main channel, with your main video and audio channel. Go to group and then click remove from, because what that then lets you do is I can then sort of split these and it doesn't split the audio track. So I would then go through just making random splits, or I would find out where stuff happened, and then I would delete certain sections from that. So what you're left with is something like this. Intro first.
Good morning, YouTube. It's R6 Monkey here, and 6:30 on a Tuesday morning. And this will be the reason why I will never be the number one neighbour about here.
So I worked between, because
it's 7 actually. But
if you didn't ungroup, what would actually happen is it would split both the video and the audio file, and when you went to delete that, it would also delete the audio file. So that's why you need to ungroup. So it is. So that's why I ungroup everything. But that's it. So once you've then got everything sort of split, you've got your sort of transitions between cameras set up, and just go to file, render as, and it should come up. I wouldn't click anything. The one I tend to use is Internet HD. Gives me my 1080p, 60 frames per second. That will then record it in MP4, which is a suitable file source for you to upload into YouTube. You would just select the name of your video and then hit render. Leave it to it. I'll show you sort of just now. So I will just put this down as test and render, and then you get a sort of scene like that. So I'm going to cancel it now because this video is nowhere near done. But that is just how I work things. If I then decide to add, if I want like a music file playing in the background, again I would just go to import media. I normally tend to get a lot of my sounds from YouTube, NCS. They seem to have a lot of good quality, no copyright free sounds that you can use on YouTube. What file is it? Old PC. I'm sure I've got audio files on here. Downloads, yep. And what I would then do is, again, you just open the file, add it, import it, and add it to your point. Now what you're going to have here is your audio file is going to be overly loud, as you will see. Can't really hear much else. So you can then go to the mixing console. You know that this is your channels. So audio 2 is the main, audio 4. I can then reduce the volume of that.
6:30 on a Tuesday morning. And this will be the reason why I will never be the number one neighbour about here.
If you go to the end,
well, it's 7:15 actually,
corner here,
but
you can actually set a fade.
Not to split hairs.
So that then if the audio file runs to the end of your video, you can actually fade the audio out, which is pretty good. And then if you've got an outro, you would just then add that on to the end. So yes guys, that is how simple it is editing through Vegas Pro. It is so simple. I hope at some point, this video's helped somebody, even if it's somebody just starting out motovlogging, not sure, they've maybe just moved on to 2 cams and wasn't really sure the best way to sync it up. I know people do it differently, you know, they'll maybe drop a rev bomb and look for the spike in the audio files to the horn. I just find the visual with the clap of the hands gives you a good reference point to sync your two videos together. And saying that, if you have any questions on Vegas 17, I'm in no way an expert at it, but I've been using it for a wee while and it seems to work well for me. I enjoy it. It's very simple. It's don't get me wrong, you need to have a half decent quality system to run it, otherwise you get a lot of buffering at your preview, and then you're trying to find these fixture points for editing your videos. But that is it, guys. I hope you've actually enjoyed this as a wee bit of a change rather than just being out on the bike. You've got to sort of see a wee bit of the man cave. Those of you who were in with Basic Bikers live stream that I was on with would have got to see the man cave as well. So that's it, guys. I will leave you there. I will catch you next time. Possibly we'll be out on the bike. But until then, remember, ride safe, keep our shiny side up. Till next time, bye.